Hello, my crafty friends. It is Monday, and I have a new computer, and nothing works. So hop on, say hello when you get here. I'm going to hope that my iPad will actually do what it's supposed to do today. We'll see. I forgot to grab it, and I'm sitting here trying to get myself together on the other computer, which clearly isn't working so well. Oh my gosh, we tore my whole place up here, you guys, and I don't know where anything is. All my cords and stuff are like messed up. But the good news is I now have a working computer, and that is definitely a win for me. All right, has anybody joined? Let's see. Yeah, so let's see if I've shown up over here. Oops. Gosh, oh, yep, here I am. And totally messed up. Oh my gosh. I am totally not straight, if you will. So let's get over here. Okay, well, hello, friends. Setting up a new computer might go with setting up a new phone. Right? Oh, my daisy days. We're going to talk about this cute little kit, because it truly is cute. Hello, Miss Barbara. How are you? How was your weekend? Okay. Oh, I don't know why I quit. That's so weird. It was good. I'm glad to hear it was a nice weekend. Okay, so we have a brand spanking new kit that's available. Yeah, and I'm excited because it is a kit which actually I feel like has a ton of versatility, and I really wish I could get like the inserts for free. But the reason why I'm sharing this with you is so that we can take a look at this workshop that I'm working on right now. Hi, Pat. And this workshop is taking this cute little mini album called Daisy Days, and I've been calling it Daisy Daisy because I'm still hung up on the CTMH one. We had a couple daisies, and I really want it to be Daisy Daisy. So how's your temperature been? Okay. Oh, this is a very small instruction book, you guys. Interesting. I gotta open this up because now I'm not really sure how this works. So this album is 8 by 8? No, 8 by 7 it looks like. So this is a fun little album that I could see, like if you did some little, like a girls' weekend, or ooh, that's much better in the mid 80s. Yes, we finally lost our 90s and went back down to what I would like to be our normal. All right, so note to self, if you guys get into this and you get one of these kits, the stuff that you need to create with, and so this is designed to not be anything fancy, right? It's just kind of what it is. And let's see how these let me get rid of this packet. Let me see how these work. So these are 2-hole punch. Yep, 2-hole punch. And so they're already punched out, so you can just put them in. Rain is not a bad thing. So there's a lot of pretty things to do here. Oh my gosh, those are pretty flowers. I do like daisies. Oh, look at the rainbow ones. Yep, I'm trying to see. Most of these look like they might be punch outs. I'm not seeing stickers, but all of them are laser cut, so that's very fun. So it's a very bright, in my words, happy album, and there's a lot of pages to this. What is that? Oh, there's even some transparency stuff in here. Interesting. So there are some transparent pages, and I haven't done those in a long time. Those can be fun to do. But I was thinking some of this paper is really pretty, and it would look really cute to be able to do cards with even. So this opens up and it tells you 1 and 2, and you just go to town and put it together. No stamping required, but I mean, grandkids, summer, you remember that this is 8 and 7, so your pages are all going to go like that as you put them in. All right, of course, one cannot leave something like this alone, right? So with a few Cricut sheets and a couple of base pages, I am currently working on putting together this super duper cute album, which, like I said, there's more things added to it, so stay tuned for that. And you can see that here are the layouts. So get excited, I feel, because you can just create some really beautiful things. This paper is gorgeous. Grab a die cut, or not a die cut, an embossing folder. Sweetest Summertime Memories. Hi, Miss Connie. How are you today? And these pages promise to be pretty fast, and there's like these pieces are embossed just to add some extra texture. I love it when we pull black into these bright colors because I feel like it really makes them pop. And all of the pages, of course, have been jazzed up a little bit because that's how we roll. That's how we roll. So I'm going to grab, kind of give you an idea of, so you can compare like pages 1 and 2, 3, and 4. So what I've done is sit down carefully. Hi Leslie, how are you? So when you look at, this is page 1 and this is page 2, reimagined, this is our page 1 and our page 2. So kind of, you can see the difference between the two. So if you get this kit, you'll get these directions. Just let me know you bought the kit and I will get the directions to you. You know your pages 3 and 4. Trying to find 3 and 4. So things are moved around. Now things are moved around and I'm trying to see. So this is this piece here. This layout became that. So really, I'm excited about playing around with this. And yeah, so that's the Daisy. I just think it's really cute. Even if you want to take it apart and not even use the album and give the album away, there's a lot of fun pieces in here to punch out. I don't want to punch anything out right now because it's assigned to sheets. We got a couple of these really pretty transparent sheets that have, I mean, how fun for a shaker card, right? Cut that up, put those flowers in, and every sheet is double-sided. And then of course you got all of your punch outs. Oh, you got a pocket card or a pocket. One, you've actually got a couple of pockets already pre-scored for you. Yeah. Yeah, so anyway, what do you guys think? Something you could see useful, and with these being nice and big, you could really utilize them in your scrapbook. They're like 6.5 by 6. So a little trim on the side will make these 6 by 6s, so you could like patchwork quilt them together onto pages, which would be really super cute. So I can't wait to get this put together, get back to working on it. I was doing really good till my computer decided to really crash. Yep, not fun for me by any gamut of the imagination. So let's pull that out, and we still have about 15 minutes, and I have, you see, you know, when you have to move everything around so that your husband can get in here to put a new computer on, I was looking for, we have Washes of Gratitude. I don't know if we did that one. I had another one. I'm sorry guys, I'm not prepared. I didn't think it would go that fast on the kit, but there's really not a ton to do. Shaded Petals, here it is. I was like, I know I saw one in there. Yeah, so here we go. Shaded Petals is the other kit, and I don't know why I have all these ink spots, but let's see what we can do here in 15 minutes. I don't know why there's ink spots in here. So we're just going to set those there because this does not look like it has any stamps to it, which means we should be able to put something together lickety split. I thought this was cute because it's like pansies in here. As a kid, I really used to love pansies. I kind of graduated to calla lilies, although my sister brought me a ton of dahlias out of her garden. They're so pretty. So many colors of them too, like, I had no idea. Anyway. Cute. Of course, our little punch outs. This is kind of definitely on your more feminine side. Oh, look, you get sponge daubers with this kit. Now, how cute is that? And that would explain the inks. Okay. You have inks because you're going to need to sponge daub. Okay, we need 3 envelopes. We'll see if we can get through one of each design. If not, we'll finish. I want to get back to hot foil. Oh, gosh darn it, golly gee. I totally forgot that I needed to share something with y'all. But let me pull out my cards here. One. Are the yellows the same? Oh, here we go. Here's our purple. Ah. So you have a gold foil on this, and then you have 2 without the foils. Keep those down here because you know that they're going to change stuff on me. All right. This weekend I got these done finally. This is the kit for this month. With Maureen's funeral and all of that, I didn't get around to being able to complete them. So this is a Swift hinge card. And the basic cards, stock, and the paper is, and envelopes is, you know, free with pre-cut and free with a $75 order. And I think I put all of the supplies up in the group. So here is this. So much fun. I did take whatever embellishments I had because the in colors have been missing in action for a little bit, and then they were there. Okay, another one that I need to So I did find that regular tape and liquid glue was not my best. I had more success with glue dots. And I just love these. If you have Silly Old Bear, these are Sweetest Words and Labels, I think, dies and stamps. And then here are the best kind of days, our days spent together. I just think that's sweet. And I think it's something you can use with your partner. So if you look at this, you can see that we, had to die cut that out. And when you do this, you end up with a piece of this pattern paper. It's really cute. So what to do with that? So we have an extra sketch that we put in there for you. And card design. Hello, Scarlett. How are you? And with that extra card design, we and you can use whatever you want to do here. You have this pearl paper that is the in colors that we had, and some basic in color cardstock. And here's that piece that came from cutting out that window. Actually, thought it might even match. Because when you cut this out, in order to ensure that this piece is cut out, you have to do it together. So that's how you end up with that extra piece. And I tell you, I am in love with these pearl papers. And they emboss absolutely beautifully. They're solid core, so there's no white in them at all. And this is, I just needed to have some support, sympathy cards, and I think these are really pretty. Here it is with your hydrangea hue and the paper involved, and then I had a few of the butterflies left over, and these are, something from way back when. So this is an idea. So you get the card sketch to put these together. The materials are not included, but you're going to have that left over. And then I wanted to show people you don't even need to have this piece for it to look beautiful. I mean, just having that shiny, beautiful paper that's embossed with the embossing folder from the Valley in Bloom, and now the name of the folder is escaping me. But what do you guys think of that pearlized paper? I really, I wasn't totally sure what I would want to do with it. Boy, this sure looks pretty together. So that is our class for this month that I totally forgot to send out to. I just got the pictures even done. It's been a very busy weekend, and we're taking the fence down outside because we didn't have anything better to do with our time. So Scarlett and Leslie and Barbara, Pat, what did y'all do over the weekend? I had my last landmark weekend, leadership weekend. Well, not last, I have one more in August, but this is close to last for my project, and I really need to step on the gas to get my project done. But fortunately, I have my first set of cards that came in. All right, so let's get this sorted out. I think it is absolutely cool that you have a kit with no stamping, and they gave you 2 inks so you could sponge. All right, this will take longer because you're going to sponge the flowers, and that is going to make it super, super beautiful. You guys, you went to an Oreo game. Have fun. Gosh, so we're getting sports here, so we have basketball here, but we really don't have a baseball team. And that was, Jeff and I would go to Oriole and Caps is the hockey team, but we would go to there. But we go to Oriole and no, it's not the Capitals. Oh my gosh. I am totally blanking on the baseball team, guys. What is the baseball team? Help. You're in Cincy. Dropped a kid and a friend off for a concert and headed back to pick them up later. Cut it. Oh, did you get a lot of crabs, Barbara? You know, it's funny. When I first moved to Maryland and I ordered crabs at the little crab shack place in Annapolis, and they came out with like 12 crabs, I was so in shock because here on the West Coast you order crab and it's a Dungeness crab. Fun. Nationals. Thank you, Leslie. Gosh darn it. I should we went to several games, at least 1 or 2 a year, and then up to Baltimore because that stadium and that crowd and area is really nice. See who I find pieces for first. Okay. So that's exciting that you got to go do that. I actually might be even a tad jealous that you got to go off to do that. Gonna run out of time here with 5 minutes left and a bunch of, all right. Why are these things so hard to get open? All right, that didn't work. Calypso, coral, and what was the other flavor they gave us? Was it hydrangea hue? No, heather. One of my first packs that I got before we became, or last packs, I shouldn't say first, last packs of paper I got had that lavender in it. It was so pretty. So get that. All right. Oh my gosh, I have dog hair everywhere, you guys. Okay. And of course, these are pretty delicate. It was Hawaiian shirt night. Oh, fun. So one of the people, Denise Mason, do you know her, Pat? I don't know if you have crossed paths with Denise. I'm trying to remember if she went to Monica's Crops or not. Anyway, she volunteers at the Nationals, or at the Orioles, so that she knows the players and she goes and just has a great time. And for Sarah Grace, she gave her a really cute like Baltimore Orioles packet of really fun stuff, like her hat, and I think it even was like a bucket hat, but all these special things that she gets because she does this. All right, we're gonna do just this one because I have all the pieces on this yellow one pulled out, I think. We're in a gold mood. I think everything they've put out the last whatever has been gold. And of course we have different languages because these are universal. And I need some gold centers, 6 gold centers to be exact. Yeah, it was really neat. Just, you know, game day paraphernalia that she, you know, probably has access to. But her stories and her shares about the cool things that she gets to do over there really makes you want to think about, okay, you know, volunteering and what you get out of it is pretty neat. I feel like I'm missing a scalp circle. Anybody see some scalp circles in here? Well, shoot, guys. Are they hiding? Ah, looky, looky. In between. So Sarah Grace has kept all of that. It's funny. She, it's funny the things that she misses. And she outgrew her Nationals hats that she has. That was really cute. And she doesn't want to give it up. And it's definitely, it was, you know, little kids, and it's definitely too small, but she's definitely not interested in giving it up. Well, hi, Miss Tie-Dye. Perfect. Well, how fun. So this, keep that circle. Circle has good uses to it, and this is going to be on here and foam taped. So we were all talking about what everybody did this weekend. And what I'm going to do, because we're going to run right up to time, is I have, you know, a pack of cards here. I'm going to send you the pieces to make your card. So I'll give away 3 cards. They won't be done. You'll have to create on your own. And let's see what you guys do with it. Oh my goodness. This is like, there we go. Not cooperating. And Sarah Grace and I felt a little under the weather. Hoofda, we had, whatever it is that we ate, did not like us. My dogs are beside themselves. Our neighbors are replacing the fence. So currently their world has been turned upside down, as they are so willing to tell you. And there are strange people next door, and they are just beside themselves. All right, where did the little flower? So this little piece here, and it looks like we only use one. That doesn't, oh, here it is. So we need this piece, and it's so cute because you're going to tuck. So be careful where you put your foam tape. That's your first hint here. This should be, I should be doing this with liquid glue. So go ahead and put 3 numbers up. I really thought I'd get further than this. You did absolutely nothing. It's 826. Thank you, Miss Tie-Dye. Yes, so I'm going to give away 3 of these cards, but you will get, I have the 3 numbers over here because I truly thought I would get further than I did. Of course, I came into this not the best organized with my whole house, or everything in multiple places here. Excellent. At least I haven't lost that piece of it. That's going to go across there, but then you're going to take these flowers, and it looks like you're going to Leslie, you get to pick. You got 19, which was the number. Here, you have 3 different cards. Yellow, purple, pink. We'll make the whole thing really simple. And it looks like with these flowers, the yellow flowers, you're not going to do a whole lot. Okay, 13 for Scarlet. Purple. I should have known that. Absolutely should have known that. So you have 3 yellows. Any other bidders here? I have 3 people up. I have Leslie, Scarlet, and Pat. If there's anybody else's numbers up and I'm not seeing them, let me know. And these cute little guys get stuck right down on there. And build them all. Okay, well, here's the great news. since only Scarlett and Pat have their numbers up besides Leslie, that means that Scarlett and Pat, you'll be winners, but you're just going to get one in the mail, and you're just not going to know because you don't have the right number or the immediate number. So everybody can send me their addresses, and I will keep plugging away at. We'll make some more of these because I think this is really fun that we get to sponge daub and you get inks just simply to sponge daub. How fun is that? If you're on the wait list, there were some things that came back into so if you're on the wait list for anything, be sure to go and check it out. If you had anything you were waiting to come back in. All right, ladies, you've seen we haven't got to sponge daub, but sponge daubing isn't anything maybe new, but we got our little flowers made. I will see you on Thursday, and my plan for Thursday is to go back to the hot foil. I do want to say that I spent some time kind of playing with some math here. And it is possible under the new kind of sign up program where you just get to pick whatever it is you want, that it may be in your best interest, since the coupon is like $125, that you just sign up so that you can get the coupon. And you can get your hot foil that way if you wanted to do. Now this is a little dark, and I definitely should have a piece of paper under here, because I should be doing, like with most sponging, you want to make sure that you start off the so that you get a smoother finish on your sponging, maybe not so much lines in there. And do those. Yeah, you're very welcome. And if you didn't get to see the welcome kit, this kind of surprise that comes in the mail, is a first timer for anybody who does a sign up thing. But I'm thinking about possibly doing another little special thing like I did, where I gave everybody the opportunity to get the machine. The way I did that one time. I don't know how many people would be interested in that. But if you are, private message me. You just signed back up, yes. And I think that Scarlett's going to do the same thing, because you guys, and you know that I am a very low pressured individual. But when I sat down and did the math with Scarlett over the weekend, or Friday, or whatever day we did it, the fact that you can just have a $125 coupon that you just use to do whatever you want to do is like amazing. It really truly is, that you get to do that. I am so surprised that they have changed it, but I 100% support the way they did it, because I think people get what they really want, and you're not stuck trying to stay within a parameter of $125 and potentially losing money. Yeah. Yep. So I totally support that after kind of having the opportunity to just do some math. Well, these flowers are really cute, guys. Just let me thank you cards. And if you put an order in this month, I have those cute little kits almost ready to head out in the mail. For the basic kits for $75. Yes, it's in your best interest, especially if you want that hot foil machine. And let me tell you what, it's pretty stinking amazing. Susan was so funny with it because she banned herself from opening the hot foil machine until she got the instructions done for me to do things with. And now she's discovered the hot foil machine, and she's like, it started off with one little piece, and now, you know, 20 pieces later, she's got all these things that she wants to do, and there's really, the sky's the limit. And I got the September, oh, you know what? Scarlett and Leslie, the pre-order is available, so you guys will also get the pre-order for the September through December catalog. Leslie, did they offer you the new catalog? Did they offer you a free one to put in your cart when you signed up? Dun, dun, dun. That's really simple and pretty, guys. I want to see what Leslie's answer is before I hop off of here. And Diane, I'm absolutely jealous that you did nothing. I kind of had this like ongoing headache since yesterday. Look at that. You got 8 free catalogs, and you got to make them the September, October, November, December. That's fantastic. You guys might get to see the catalog before I get to see the catalog. My order's out there somewhere, but I know that with the new people, you guys get a faster shipping than, unless we pay for it. You did do something. Well, Sarah Grace would say to you that that's pretty amazing, and that takes a lot of work. We have a teenager with some very big dramatic, why do I have to do this things? But she's good. All right, guys. I will see you later Thursday. Hot foil fun. Who's going to join me? And remember that it will be at an hour earlier than tonight was. This is your 8 o'clock, so it'll be your 7 o'clock. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.